A patrol boat is a relatively small naval vessel generally designed for coastal defense duties. There have been many designs for patrol boats. They may be operated by a nation's navy, coast guard, or police force, and may be intended for marine and/or estuarine or river environments. They are commonly found engaged in various border protection roles, including anti-smuggling, anti-piracy, fisheries patrols, and immigration law enforcement. They are also often called upon to participate in rescue operations. Vessels of this type include the original yacht, a light, fast-sailing vessel used by Dutch Navy to pursue pirates and other transgressors around and into shallow waters. Classification: they may be broadly classified as inshore patrol vessels and offshore patrol vessels. They are warships typically smaller in size than a corvette and can include fast attack craft, torpedo boats and missile boats, although some are as large as a frigate. The offshore patrol vessels are usually the smallest ship in a navy's fleet that are large and seaworthy enough to patrol offshore in the open ocean. In larger militaries, such as in the United States military, offshore patrol vessels usually serve in the Coast Guard, but many smaller nations' navies operate these type of ships. History: during both World Wars, in order to rapidly build up numbers, all sides created auxiliary patrol boats by arming motorboats and sea-going fishing trawlers with machine guns and obsolescent naval weapons. Some modern patrol vessels are still based on fishing and leisure boats. Sea-going patrol boats are typically around 30 m in length and usually carry a single medium-caliber artillery gun as main armament, and a variety of lighter secondary armament such as machine guns or a close-in weapon system. Depending on role, vessels in this class may also have more sophisticated sensors and fire control systems that would enable them to carry torpedoes, anti-ship and surface-to-air missiles. Most modern designs are powered by gas turbine arrangements such as CODAG, and speeds are generally in the 25-30 knot range. They are primarily used for patrol in a country's exclusive economic zone. Common tasks are fisheries inspection, anti-smuggling duties, illegal immigration patrols, anti-piracy patrols and search and rescue. The largest OPVs might also have a flight deck and helicopter embarked. In times of crisis or war, these vessels are expected to support the larger vessels in the Navy. Their small size and relatively low cost make them one of the most common type of warship in the world. Almost all navies operate at least a few offshore patrol vessels, especially those with only green water capabilities. They are useful in smaller seas such as the North Sea as well as in open oceans. Similar vessels for exclusively military duties include torpedo boats and missile boats. The United States Navy operated the Pegasus class of armed hydrofoils for years, in a patrol boat role. The River Patrol Boat is a U.S. design of small patrol boat type designed to patrol waters of large rivers. Specific nations: Argentine. Mantilla class patrol vessel, Argentine Naval Prefecture. Z-28 class patrol vessel, Argentine Naval Prefecture, Australia. Attack class patrol boat, 1967 to 1985. Fremantle class patrol boat, 1979 to 2007. Armidale class patrol boat, 2005 to present. Bay class patrol boat, 1999 to present. Australian Customs vessel Triton, 2000 to present. Cape class patrol boat, Bay class replacement from 2013. Bahamas, Bahamas class 60M patrol vessel, Protector class patrol boat. Bangladesh, Island class patrol vessel, Sea Dragon class offshore patrol vessel, Padma class offshore patrol vessel, Mena class large patrol boats, Hainan class, Kraldvika class patrol boat, Barkat small patrol boat. Ajay class patrol boat, Shahid class small patrol boats, Brazil, Graja class offshore patrol vessel, Bracua class patrol vessel, Imperial Marinera class offshore patrol vessel, Piratini class patrol vessel, J class patrol vessel, Roraima class river patrol vessel, Pedro Teixeira class river patrol vessel, Macara copyright class offshore patrol vessel, Amazonas class BA offshore patrol vessel, Canada. Kingston class, Orca class, Hero class, China, harbor security boat, 4 newly built 80-ton class harbor security/patrol boats, and more are planned in order to take over the port security/patrol duties currently performed by the obsolete Changtou, Beihai, Huang, and Yulin classes gunboats, which are increasingly being converted to inshore surveying boats and range support boats. Shanghai 3 class gunboats, 2, Shanghai 2 class gunboats, Shanghai I classes gunboats, 150 plus active and at least 100 in reserve, Huludai class gunboat, 8 plus, Changtou class gunboats, less than 25, Beihai class gunboats, less than 30, Huang class gunboats, less than 15, Yulin class gunboats, less than 40, Haixin class cutter, Type 718, China Coast Guard, Chile, PZM class. 2 units, built under license from FASMA. 1,700 tons, 1 Bofors 40/76 Calories 0.50, 1 helicopter, Comandante Toro and Piloto Pardo. Colombia. Diligent class patrol boat, Nodriza class patrol boat, PAFI class patrol boat, PAFII class patrol boat, PAFII class patrol boat, PAFIV class patrol boat, Patrilla Fluvial Lidera class patrol boat, Rio H class gunboat, Fastmarati class, Denmark, Knud Rasmussen class OPV, Diana class IPV, France. P400 class, French Navy, Flora Copyright L class, Flamand class, Espadon 50 class, Trident class patrol boat E1/4 A, Maritime Gendarmerie, GAR Copyright Ranium class patrol boat, Jonquil class patrol boat, Vedette class patrol boat, Par Copyright Alandi class patrol craft E1/4 A, Maritime Gendarmerie, Pavoy class patrol craft E1/4 A, Maritime Gendarmerie, Finland, Kisler class, UVL-10, a new offshore patrol vessel under construction at STX Finland, VMV class, Germany, Bad Bramstedt class, 2002 to present, Patrouille Lion Bootallen class, 1943–1945, a boats, 1929–1945, Type 139 patrol trawler, 1956 to mid-1970s, Greece. Hellenic Navy, Osprey 55 class gunboats and derivatives HSY 55 and HSY 56A, Asheville class gunboats, Nasty class coastal patrol vessels, formerly torpedo boats, Estoril class coastal patrol vessels, Hellenic Coast Guard, Zathor open sea patrol vessels, Vosper Europatrol 250 Mk1 open sea patrol vessel, Abeking and Rasmussen patrol vessels, Lambro 57 and derivatives, coastal patrol boats, Hong Kong Police Force, Sea Panther class large command boat, Iceland, ICGV TAR 1/2 R, Aga class OPV, ICGVAA degree in, ICGVAA cubed R, India. Karnayakabar class fast attack craft, Indian Navy, Sari class patrol vessel, Indian Navy, Bangaram class patrol vessel, Indian Navy, Sukanaya class patrol vessel, Indian Navy, Samar class, Indian Coast Guard, Vishwast class, Indian Coast Guard, Sarojini Naidu class, Indian Coast Guard, Tarabai class, Indian Coast Guard, Priyadarshini class, Indian Coast Guard, Jijabai class, Indian Coast Guard, Vikram class, Indian Coast Guard, Ordesh class, Indian Coast Guard, Sankalp class, Indian Coast Guard, Indonesia, FPB-28, Indonesian Police and Indonesian Customs, 28-meter-long patrol boat made by local shipyard PTPAL, FPB-38, Indonesian Customs. 38-meter-long aluminium patrol boat made by local shipyard PTPAL, FPB-57, Indonesian Navy. 57-meter-long patrol boat designed by Lewison and made by PTPAL, ASM and heli-deck equipped for submersion. PC-40, Indonesian Navy, 40-meter-long FRP aluminum patrol boat, locally made by in-house Navy's workshop. PC-60 Trimaran, Indonesian Navy, 63-meter-long composite material, is armed with 120 km range of anti-ship missile, made by PT London Industry, Ireland. Irish Naval Service Offshore Patrol Vessels La Permelle Wharf, La Permelle Sailing. Irish Naval Service Coastal Patrol Vessels, La Permelle Orla, La Permelle Sierra. Irish Naval Service Large Patrol Vessels, La Permelle Rankine Cubed ISON, La Permelle NIAMH. Irish Naval Service Helicopter Patrol Vessels, La Permelle Earthn. Samuel Beckett Class OPV, La Permelle Samuel Beckett, La Permelle James Joyce. Israel, Deba Class Patrol Boats, Israeli Navy, Dvora Class Fast Patrol Boat, Israeli Navy, Super Dvora Mk2, Israeli Navy, Super Dvora Mk3, Israeli Navy, Shaldag Class Fast Patrol Boats, Shaldag Mk2, Israeli Navy. Naxol Class Patrol Boats, Israeli Navy, Italy. Zara Class, Satia Class, Deciti, CP902 Class, Cassiopeia Class, Cassiopeia II Class, Esplorator Class, Comandanti Class, Japan. Shikishima, the largest patrol boat. Mizuho Class, large patrol vessel with helicopter deck and hangar. Tsujaru Class, large patrol vessel with helicopter deck and hangar. Hida Class, high-speed large patrol vessel with helicopter deck. Isu Class, high-speed large patrol vessel. Amami Class, medium-sized patrol vessel, Zayai 1/4 A, Japan Coast Guard, icebreaker, Latvia. Skrunda Class, world's first swath patrol boat, Malaysia. Gda Class offshore patrol vessel, Gaga Class Shpi 1/4 OE Malaysian Maritime Enforcement Agency. Ramunia Class Shpi 1/4 OE Malaysian Maritime Enforcement Agency. Nasa Class Shpi 1/4 OE Malaysian Maritime Enforcement Agency. Sipadan Class Shpi 1/4 OE Malaysian Maritime Enforcement Agency. Ru Class Shpi 1/4 OE Malaysian Maritime Enforcement Agency. Pengor Class Shpi 1/4 OE Malaysian Maritime Enforcement Agency. Peninja Class Shpi 1/4 OE Malaysian Maritime Enforcement Agency. Palindung Class Shpi 1/4 OE Malaysian Maritime Enforcement Agency. Semilang Class Shpi 1/4 OE Malaysian Maritime Enforcement Agency. Pengalang Class Shpi 1/4 OE Malaysian Maritime Enforcement Agency. Penilamat Class Shpi 1/4 OE Malaysian Maritime Enforcement Agency. Pengaman Class Shpi 1/4 OE Malaysian Maritime Enforcement Agency. Kilat Class Shpi 1/4 OE Malaysian Maritime Enforcement Agency. Malawali Class Shpi 1/4 OE Malaysian Maritime Enforcement Agency. Langkawi Class Patrol Shpi 1/4 OE Malaysian Maritime Enforcement Agency, Malta. Protector Class Offshore Patrol Vessel, 2002 present, Deciti Class Offshore Patrol Vessel, 2005 present, P-21 Class Inshore Patrol Vessel, 2010 present, Mexico. Uribe Class, Offshore Patrol Vessel, Hosinger Class, Offshore Patrol Vessel, Sierra Class, Offshore Patrol Vessel, Durango Class, Offshore Patrol Vessel, Oaxaca Class, Offshore Patrol Vessel, Azteca Class, Coastal Patrol Boat, Netherlands. Holland Class Offshore Patrol Vessels, New Zealand. Protector Class OPV, Protector Class IPV, Mo Class Patrol Boat, 1983 Euro 2008, Norway. Royal Norwegian Navy, Rap Class, Geld Class, Storm Class, Snoud GG Class, Hawk Class, SKJOLD Class. Norwegian Coast Guard, Barents Class OPV, Nordkapp Class OPV, Nornan Class, Philippines, Philippine Navy, Mariano Alvarez Class, General Emilio Aguinaldo Class, Cajetingan Class, Tormes Batillo Class, Conrado Yap Class, Jose Andrade Class, Peru, Rao Sayu Miller Class, Peruvian Coast Guard, Rio Corplas or Minocete Class, Peruvian Coast Guard, Portugal. Portuguese Navy, Centaura Class, Viana do Castelo Class, Albatros Class, Cassine Class, Argos Class, National Republican Guard, Rebemar Class, Romanian, SNR-17 Class Patrol Boats, Romanian Border Police, Stefan Selmer Patrol Vessel, Romanian Border Police, Russia. Stenka Class Patrol Boat, Type 02059, Russian Navy, Bogomol Class Patrol Boat, Type 02065. Russian Navy, Mirage-class patrol boat, Russian Navy, Svtlyak-class patrol boat, Type 10410, I-1/4A Russian Coast Guard, Igonet-class patrol boat, Type 12130, Russian Coast Guard, Mangust-class patrol boat, Type 12150 I-1/4 per mil, Russian Navy and Russian Coast Guard, Sobol-class patrol boat, Type 12200 I-1/4 per mil, Russian Coast Guard, Terrier-class patrol boat. Russian Navy and Russian Coast Guard, Rubin-class patrol boat, Type 22460, Russian Coast Guard, Singapore. Felis-class, Republic of Singapore Navy Park-class interceptor craft, Police Coast Guard, first-generation Point-class patrol craft, Police Coast Guard, second-generation Point-class patrol craft, Police Coast Guard, third-generation Point-class patrol craft, Police Coast Guard, PC-class patrol craft, Police Coast Guard, Slovenia, Slovenian patrol boat Triglav, Sri Lanka. Jayasagara-class, Colombo-class, South Africa, Warrior-class, Namakara-class, South Korea, Chamsari-class, Gumdokjari-class patrol vessel, Spain. Meteora-class, Descubierta-class, Serviala-class, Anaga-class, Barslac-class, Tarala-class, Canedra-class, Chilera-class, P-111-class patrol boat, Cabo Fredera-class, Suriname, OC-type FPB-98-class fast patrol boat, OC-type FPB-72-class fast patrol boat, Sweden, Tip 60-class, Tapa-class, Thailand, Patani-class, T-991-class, Turkey, Car plus or minus La plus or minus a Section 2 class, Turkish Navy, Car plus or minus La plus or minus a Section I class C-1/4 OE Turkish Navy, YAR plus or minus LDA plus or minus Z. Class C-1/4 OE Turkish Navy, RA 1/4 ZGAR Class C-1/4 OE Turkish Navy, Doian Class C-1/4 OE Turkish Navy, Kartal Class C-1/4 OE Turkish Navy, TAR 1/4 AK Class C-1/4 OE Turkish Navy, Tizla Class C-1/4 OE Turkish Navy, KAAN 15 Class C-1/4 OE Turkish Coast Guard Command, KAAN 19 Class C-1/4 OE Turkish Coast Guard Command, KAAN 29 Class C-1/4 OE Turkish Coast Guard Command, KAAN 33 Class C-1/4 OE Turkish Coast Guard Command, 33 Saudi Riyals Class C-1/4 OE Turkish Coast Guard Command, 35 Saudi Riyals Class C-1/4 OE Turkish Coast Guard Command, 80 Class C-1/4 OE Turkish Coast Guard Command, United Kingdom. Motor launch of World War II, Harbour Defence Motor launch of World War II, River-class patrol vessel, Castle-class patrol vessel, Archer-class patrol vessel, Island-class patrol vessel, United States Navy. Eagle-class patrol craft of World War I and World War II, PC patrol craft of World War II, Cyclone-class patrol ship, U.S. Navy, Dauntless-class patrol boat, U.S. Navy, United States Coast Guard, cutters of the U.S. Coast Guard, 87-foot Marine Protector-class coastal patrol boat, USCG, 110-foot Island-class patrol boat, USCG, 154-foot Sentinel-class cutter, USCG, 210-foot Reliance-class cutter, USCG, 270-foot Famous-class cutter, USCG, 378-foot Hamilton-class cutter, USCG, 418-foot Legend-class cutter, USCG, 399-foot Polar-class icebreaker, USCG, Vietnam, Type TT-120 patrol boat, Vietnam Coast Guard, Type TT-200 patrol boat, Vietnam Coast Guard, Type TT-400 patrol boat, Vietnam Coast Guard, DN-2000, Daman 9014 class, offshore patrol vessels, Vietnam Coast Guard. References